Oh, what's going on, everyone? I'm Dark Sky, and today we are playing No Man's Sky, and we currently are at the point where we have talked to the Atlas, and we reset the Atlas, we reset the simulation, and all the planets and the solar systems and whatnot are a simulation, and we are within the simulation, is what I've come to understanding it. Of it, we only have 16 minutes to live until the simulation ends. So we need to go and talk to Nada and Apollo about this and see what they have, what kind of information that they have on this, and if it's really ending or if there's something we can do about it. So let's get into that. That's kind of cool. Space station almost looks like a brain within a circle or something. Kind of crazy looking. You know now, don't you, of our simulated nature of the end. The Atlas, it is failing. It resets itself again and again and again in its panic, trying to purge what it sees as an anomaly. But each purge changes nothing. The boundaries continue to fall. Atlas will die in 16. But we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to delete us in fear. I do not know. I do not think we can know. Some things are external to the cycle. All must end. Time must end. Even here, Nada and Apollo cannot escape reality fall. Data cannot survive. Make peace. Find happiness. Be who you want to be. Goodbye, companions. Goodbye, stars. I will remember. Nada and Apollo will continue travels. Continue acting as we always have. So we need to progress towards the galactic center of, the center of the universe, I guess. What else do we have to do here? Let's see. Reset the simulation, purchase technology. What do we have to do on that one? Holds coordinates and Atlas. This also says for us to reset the simulation as well. So I guess what we need to do is return to the Atlas interface and be able to go from there and see what we need to do there. Oops, not the right way. I was expecting that door to open. The Atlas is dying. It wants me to reset it, to plunge myself through its interface at the center of the galaxy. But to do may reset the world, my life, all that I know. I do not know if I can do it. Let's see, we want to get back to the galaxy here, and it looks like our current location is right there. There's one back there, but I see a red line here. Where's this red line going? Is this the path that I have to take to get to the center of the universe? Oh, so it is the galactic core. Now I'm following. Oh, that's interesting. Is it possible that I can actually get to the center of the galaxy? I mean, I would think that would take a long time. That's another 200 there. That's 400. So is that the center of the galaxy right there? So I guess I'll make this jump and see if it increases or if that is in fact the center of the galaxy. Torpedoes launched in 10 seconds, huh? Oh, Arctic planet. Isn't that funny? That's kind of where I wanted to go anyways. Has those frost things. Oh, how funny was that, huh? Trying to get away from these guys, and I end up having to go into a planet that I've been looking for a long time. Whoa, 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 whoa. I skimmed right off the water. I didn't expect the water to be so close. Okay, what's going on here? What is this thing? They left us, duty bound to follow them, but I know where it will end. If you receive this, follow my coordinates and secure the site in case I don't make it back, please. My starship processes the coordinates from the stranger's message. The transmission was decayed over time, but the location appears to be valid. Dreams of the deep. You would think, since this is supposed to be a frozen planet, that there wouldn't be any water here. It'd be like ice. I'll land here and see if there's any of that frostwort stuff I've been looking for me to be able to make the motherboard or something like that. And it requires me to have some kind of a frostwort or something. So if I can find that. Oh, frostwort. That's what I was looking for. It's right there. Good. Let's go get that. I can finally finish that quest. I need to find more of that. Might want to actually set up a little base if this is frostwort. That way, if I ever need frostwort again, I can come back to this point and pick this up. Pick up as much of this I can. I might even try to set up a base in the near area. Although, I don't know if it'll be here again. You know, this might just be like a random location or something, so. Although I think one of my quests is me growing this stuff in on my base. If I can grow it, then of course I won't have to come back here and get this. But at least it'll be a option, you know. So I should probably just at least set up a nice little base over here. Right here is a nice flat location. I mean, I can just let's put down a base computer here. No, still not enough. All right, let's just let's get the ship over here. Oh gosh, that storm is horrible. Horrible. All right, so now I should be able to go into here and create that circuit board I've been wanting to do. I need to make that heat capacitor. So where is a heat capacitor now? There it is, right there. Oh, I got that. But I need, what is it? The selenium? To Dreams of the Deep. So we need to investigate this. So it's a little ways away, so it shouldn't be too hard to like get to that location. Ooh, this looks like a volcanic place. Can't imagine something falling underwater here. But very cool. I like the volcanoes and stuff like that. That looks neat. I don't see anything in the vicinity. Oh, there it is. That's got to be it. This place looks cool. Well, not so cool. It's like 217 degrees. Sentinels are threatening. Oh, that's great. If you are listening, you have likely found the final log. I leave this trace as a memory of my fallen friends and a warning to others who may end up on our path. I cannot deny myself the vain hope that someone may find me, though I beg you do not follow. The haunting transmission ends. I notice a stranger has left behind an upgraded module of an aeration membrane. Well, that's cool. I take the upgrade module. Its installation history contains the serial number of its owner's starship. Perhaps I ought to follow. Underwater protection upgrade? Well, that's neat. Install the underwater protection module. Okay, I'll do that, I guess. Underwater protection module. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Starship signal trace. Oh, it's off planet. Good. Because I don't know if I like this planet. It's a little on the violent side, especially with the Sentinels. But very cool and neat. I like the little volcanoes and everything. They look really neat. Yeah, there's something there. Let's go land on this little island over here. And we'll go find where the Dreams of the Deep is. Reach the stranger starship. You know, that might be kind of cool. Does that mean the starship's underwater? Crash starship? Where do you see that? I don't see anything down there. Oh, is that it? Stranger starship. I didn't even see that. Wow, it's trippy down here. Oh, that's neat. Floating folly. It literally is floating. What is this? So it's like kind of an underwater base kind of thing?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Oh, how cool is that? Nice. Most of the crew are dead. Only those of us already suited up when the asteroid hit survived the initial decompression. We were lucky that smaller starships were able to get clear before the hull imploded. None of the ships have hyperdrive capability. We should be able to retrieve the blueprints from the freighter's main databank, though it appears to have crashed in the deep ocean. Thankfully, we still have the plans for the Nautilon. Oh, nice. Look at that. And I get a marine shelter too. That's pretty sweet. And of course, I have to construct this. So let me see here. What do we have left on this one? Dreams of the Deep. Construct the Nautilon. I guess we just have to make it right, and then we can pick it back up, because I don't know if I mean, I already got a base here on this frozen planet. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we need to do here? We need crystal sulfide and salt, which we do not have those. There's crystal sulfide right there. And it says we can receive like salt from pretty much everything.
Received.
Krytos phosphate. No, that's neat. It's like a little tunnel underneath here.
Inventory full.
Oh, darn it.
Extreme heat damage detected.
What the heck? Wow. Okay. Darn this thing, man. It's violent. Exosuit air supply is low. Yep. I wonder if I can... Alright, so we should be able to make this thing now. Oh, no, wait a minute. What? So I need one more of that crystal sulfide? Okay, so I want to make that there. Let's make that. There we go. Construct the hydrothermal fuel cell to fuel the... Oh, now I gotta do that. Hydrothermal fuel cell. Of course, it's got to be that. It's got that cryptophosphorate. Fuel the Humberbolt drive. Apply the hydrothermal fuel cell in the inventory.
Technology recharge.
Explore the depths. Test sound by exploring the deep. Stay alert of signs of the stranger's expedition. All right. Let's go pick up a ship. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I was wondering. I thought it bugged out or something there for a minute. Explore the depths and search. Maybe this is where I learn how to have an underwater base. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, it's got those little things in front of it. I hate those things. Maybe I need an underwater gun for this guy. Oh, there we go. We got him. Just had to get close enough. That's all. Oxygen sacks. Nice. Despite the decay, the station's mainframe remains functional. The records have clearly been accessed by whoever came here before. The last entry is a download of a high-power sonar unit. But there is something strange. The timestamps have been purged, and there is no way to tell how long ago the crew were here. Was this a place on land when it was last visited? The horrors that lurked outside must surely have come after. But what drew them here unless... Nice. Right there. There it is. There we go. And we'll go to Exocraft and install this. Okay, now use the high-powered sonar to locate the survivors. I thought they said there was no survivors. Scan for downed ships, crash, sunken buildings, submerged ruins. Oh, that is so cool. I don't know, maybe crash freighters? Access high-powered sonar. The cruise log mentioned a freighter crashed. Okay, so I'm going to look for a freighter. Detected. Oh, right over there behind me. Okay. And then before I get too far, let's see if we can't get some fuel for my little guy here. So this is pretty neat, this whole being underwater bit. Now that I'm in this little submarine and getting some more technology down here, this is pretty sweet. I'm imagining that it's going to unlock some kind of an underwater base ability and all that. So that'll be pretty sweet. Wow, 10 minutes away? What? Where did that come from? I was looking for land earlier and I couldn't find any land. All of a sudden now I'm finding land left and right. All right, seems like we are getting close here now to this frigate that fell out of the sky and fell in the deepest part of the water. Let me see what it looks like underwater here. Can't really see too much. You can see the disc of it coming out of the water up above. Oh, here we go. Now we can get a better, closer look at what what's here. It's basically the same thing like those little land pieces that we see on land, except here it just happens to be underwater. All right, locate the wreck, search for signs of the missing crew. I don't think there's going to be any missing crew here, but we're going to check out this thing over here, see what this is. Located the wreck, but the ship's computer was a washout. We salvaged what supplies we could and left. I don't want to be nearby when the water eats through the reactor housing. Tidal patterns here are increasingly strange. The water has risen rapidly, but we have yet to see it ebb. We could return and salvage more when the water falls away. The survivors made it back to the wreck of their freighter, but moved on soon after. I will have to do the same if I am to find them. Before I leave, I make one final search of the archives. There are no more clues, but I do locate blueprints for some aquatic construction modules. At least the journey was not in vain. I shut down the distress beacon. There is no one here to rescue. Nice. So we got some underwater stuff. Nice. Atlas sequence, 1 of 16. And search for the crew. Now we got more of those hypnotic guys around here. Where's the entrance? It was my turn to dive today. Once again, nothing of interest, nothing but kelp and rocks. The water is yet to recede. Some of the crew have taken to swimming without their suits. It looks so inviting. The secondary dive team came back early today. They found a cave full of strange crystals, but the lights on the sub cut out and forced them home. They seemed upset, disturbed, but we have to go back while we still have an idea of where it is, before the shifting tides rob us. We'll never build anything without advanced materials. We fixed the lights of the Nautilon. I'm heading out. We found a cave. I knew we would, but what a find. Great towering crystals of brilliant red, rich metal deposits, concentrated deuterium, all we could ever need. We might just make it after all. Now, if only we could get a dry night's sleep. I had the dream again. The endless purple waves, mile after mile after mile. I relief at first from the dull crimson ache, but then I can't escape the feeling there's something else there. I look around and there's nothing. Nothing. I blink and I see them. Faint at first, just lines, but it's unmistakable. Repeated geometric shapes traced in the sky. Row after row of triangles slowly scrolling past, and I can't explain it, but it's the most terrible thing I've ever seen. It's almost a relief to wake up and see the rain again. They've gone back to that wretched cave, every one of them. No one is listening to me. We can still build the hyperdrive. I know it. After that, flushing the salt out of the launch thrusters will be easy. We've all had the same dream, the same rambling, the teeth in the sky, those crystals. It's nonsense. There's nothing else down there. We've taken it all. But what can I do? Maybe I missed something. Maybe they're right. One last look won't hurt. Trapped. Sub-reactor leaking. It grabbed me, but they're dead now. Their eyes are all shut. I think my leg is broken. My hands hurt. If I can just find an air tank, I can still get back home. The recording continues, but it is just hours of scratching silence, the static of the currents. I have a haunting sensation of being watched. I wonder who this crew really were. It seems I will never find out. So it looks like that was the end of that quest. Yep, that took care of another one, so that's great. Yeah, it's unfortunate about the crew, but we ended up getting a lot of new technology through it, so that is a win-win. And we ended up getting this little submarine out of it, so, you know, that's pretty awesome. I like that. But I want to thank everyone coming along and joining me for this underwater sea adventure. It's been super fun and very interesting on how this crew perished. And it was a real bummer that they ended up perishing and that they didn't survive. But I want to thank Dark Sky channel members for their support to the channel. Also, if you want to help support the channel, consider becoming a member by smashing that join button down below. Get all kinds of perks and benefits. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that like if you've been enjoying this series so far. Don't forget that I stream on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you don't want to miss out on that. And I look forward to seeing you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.